kitty litter starting to kick up. Looks like they got through there just fine.
There's two trucks on the bottom, really tandeming out there, doing a good job pushing to be able to maintain with that outside lane, but they got no help behind them.
Luke Fenhouse, the closest truck to him in the 66 on the bottom. Gio Ruggiero in that 17 truck mentioned his effort last week, finishing second in his Truck Series debut. Did everything right, guys. He could have put himself and others in a bad situation. The end of that race, he did not. A lot of kudos this week. Now he finds himself at the front of the pack again, trying to help the 9, trying to hook on, right, Brad?
Yes, he has that clearing on the outside, but now he does. He's going to take it, jump the outside of Grand Enfinger, and say, hey, there's a free spot. I'll take that. But Gio is one of those guys that I think is an underrated rookie driver, a young driver in this sport. He's got a lot of talent and potential, and he's showing it here with this finish at Daytona and his run here at Atlanta.
Yeah, it was a smart heads-up move to take that, right? That bottom lane didn't look like it was going to be moving anywhere. He has no really way of knowing that besides just his feeling at that moment, right? He didn't have experience to know that that's what was going to work out, but just good instincts, exactly.
Caden Honeycutt in the Nice truck, a 45. Have high hopes for him this year, running full-time.
Two Nice trucks in the top 6.
So this is the point of the race, right? All these trucks, they got enough fuel to make it to the end, right? And Ben Rhodes going to sneak the outside.
Whoa,
This happened to Connor earlier in the race, too. He let that outside stay open, and he's going to lose a lot of spots right here.
That was a brave move by Ben Rhodes. He's going to try the same thing here with Kyle Busch. Had to lift.
Yeah, good luck doing that to Kyle Busch. That's not going to happen to him, I don't believe.
Connor Mozak all by himself on the bottom. Can he get anybody to drop down and run with him?
Right now he's got a small gap right there. He might squeeze it in there before it closes up.
No, he's going to go all the way to the back here, it looks like, Joey. It's a tough break.
What a fast truck, right? And he was in the position he wanted to be in, right?
Yep.
You're sitting there in second, and all it takes is just to lose a little bit of focus for a second and let someone sneak to you outside, and it's over.
And people ask all the time on these trucks, why is it that the outside lane is so much stronger? Why do you see moves like that? And it has to do with the trucks aren't quite symmetrical. You can kind of see it on some of our overhead shots where they're built where the right side is a little more favored. It's longer, and it gives the aerodynamics on the trucks a little bit of stability for making left-hand turns. But when somebody gets outside of you, it just kills the speed on your race truck and takes away all your handling, and you go backwards very fast. That's why you tend to see in this series the high lane being preferred.
Gosh, it's painful to watch him just slowly creep into the back. You see it all the way down the straightaways. There's a gap right there. He's got to get up in there.
Didn't take it.
And it's just going to keep going backwards here.
Saw the 11 truck of Corey Heim. He weren't with us earlier. He ran out of fuel, then had more problems on pit road. He's 3 laps down.
Tough day for him. Had a great truck, great effort here. One of the favorites for this season.
Yeah, for Corey right now, that many laps.
Fenhouse on the bottom. We'll step aside. You won't miss a thing.
And while that's going on, Chandler Smith has cleared Kyle Busch for the lead.
What's ironic, Chandler Smith used to drive for Kyle Busch in the Truck Series. He moved on, went to the Xfinity Series, found victory lane a couple of times. He's had to earn it today. Back to the middle, back to the front.
Well, watch
now.
Kyle Busch right now. He's been doing the same move to everyone. He's been getting back to
Chandler
second.
blocks it.
Chandler's seen it coming. I think he watched it happen a couple times from where he was. Look for Kyle to make the move to take back the lead here. He doesn't want to be in second.
He likes to make his move down the front stretch, Joey. He's made this move about 4 times now where he comes off the turn
or the backstretch.
on the backstretch.
And he's able to time it just enough to jump down there, get a little bit of a side draft, shorter distance on the bottom, leapfrog back to the lead.
Let's see if Chandler does it back. Nope, Chandler's going to stay in line here.
And the difference of this, we were talking about Ben Rhodes earlier. Ben Rhodes, who was running second to Kyle Busch maybe 15 laps ago, is now gotten demoted every time someone jumps up in front. And he hasn't made the moves. He's back to 9th.
He got parked in his lane, and he's all the way back there. You know, this shows why you have to take the run when you can get it to get the lead, right?
Right, and I don't know if the last lap you want to be the leader, but you sometimes got to do something to be in position at least, and that's what Kyle's doing.
You certainly don't want to be 9th or 10th on the last lap, right?
No, now.
Just a reminder of the domination Kyle Busch has shown here at Atlanta in all 3 series. 2 Cup wins, 8 Xfinity, looking for his 8th win in the Truck Series.
And the laps are clicking by so fast. You know, coming to 7 to go right now. The bottom lane is not really